It's now time for the Rebirth Sports full game recap. We go all the way back to March 18th, the year 2025, with the Nashville Predators were at home to face off against the St. Louis Blues. Head coach Andrew Burnett deploys his lines and defensive pairs in the following way: Forsberg, O'Reilly, and Stamkos; Bunting, Sissons, and Marchessault; LaRue, Svechkov, and Evangelista; Bellows, McCarron, and Smith; Shea and Blankenberg; Del Gaizo and Stastny; Englund and Barron make up your defensive pairings. UC Saros gets the start in net. Predators' first game back on home ice. 1:33 into the first period, where we find our first activity, and UC Saros coming with a save on Holloway. That's the first shot on goal of the game. At 2:21, Saros comes up with another save on Joseph at the 4:42 mark. We find our first special team scenario with the game, and it's LaRue off to the box, 2 minutes for tripping, putting the Blues on the power play, and they are converting. It's Falk with his third goal of the season. A heavy long shot with traffic in front puts the St. Louis Blues ahead 1-0 before the Predators even generate a shot on goal. 6:22 now of the first period. It's Hofer coming with a save on Bunting, plus his rebound follow-up jam opportunity. So there's the Predators' first shot on goal of the game. At the 8:35 mark of the first period, it's Tucker off the box minute for interference. Predators on their first power play of the game. Hofer comes with a save on Forsberg, and Hofer a save on O'Reilly, and the Predators unable to convert. 12:27 of the first. Bunting off to the box minute for hooking the Predators. Penalty kill relentless, not giving up a single shot against. Very strong in overall effort. 16:19 of the first period now. UC Saros comes up with a save on Ryan Suter. 17:16 of the first. Hofer comes with a save on Marchessault. At 18:16 of the first, we find another goal breaking through for the St. Louis Blues. It's Neighbors with his 19th of the season. He converts on a 2-on-1 rush with an easy finish into the open net after UC Saros was taken completely out of the play. The St. Louis Blues now lead 2-0. 19:34 of the first. It's Hofer coming with a save on Bunting. We go to the end of the first period, and the Predators are down by a score of 2-0 and being outshot 8-7. On to the second period, a clean sheet, 55 seconds in, and it's Hofer coming with a save on Jonathan March. So the 2-minute mark even of the second period, it's UC Saros coming with a save on Neighbors' backhand attempt. At the 2:35 mark of the second period, Hofer comes with a save on Forsberg, and at 5:40 of the second, Hofer comes with a save on Nick Blankenberg. Now, the significant activity in the second period takes place right here at 6:12 when McCarron picks up a 5 minutes for interference penalty. He took Pavel Buchnevich into the glass hard after he had lost control of the puck. It was interference, and it did deserve the call they got. A fight breaks out, of course, as it typically does after a big hit. So McCarron versus Neighbors ensues after the hit. St. Louis picks up the extra 2. So this scenario leads to a 4-on-4 for 2 minutes and then a 3-minute St. Louis Blues major power play. The penalty was deserved. Saros with a save on Broberg, then Saros a save on Holloway, and then Saros a save on Schenn, not once but twice. And the Predators would find a way to hang in there and survive throughout the entirety of this special team scenario. But Michael McCarron would be disqualified for the remainder of the game. 13:29 now. The second, Saros comes up with a save on Schenn at the 14:13 mark of the second. Hofer comes up with a save on Luke Evangelista, 16:49. Then Hofer a save on Mark Del Gaizo in 18:50 now of the second period. Kyrou with his 28th goal of the season puts the Blues ahead 3-0. He simply spins around and takes a wrist shot that catches the open short side. UC Saros seemed to be caught just a little bit off guard right here, and Kyrou lethal with the snipe. 28th of the season. The Blues take command of the game. 19:29 in the second. Hofer comes with a save on Luke Evangelista at 19:59.6. Brady Shea gets credited with his 9th goal of the season. A heavy slap shot that beats the buzzer. That at least gets the Predators on the board. We hit the intermission with St. Louis leading 3-1. Your shots on goal are St. Louis with 16, the Nashville Predators with 15. We go to the third period now in 1 minute and 6 seconds in. UC Saros coming with a save on Broberg at the 1:32 mark of the third period. It's Hofer coming with a save on Blankenberg. At the 2:10 mark of the third period, it's Tucker with a 2 minutes check to the head penalty on Luke Evangelista. This is a scenario that looked exactly like the earlier play in the game. Honestly, felt this should have been a 5-minute penalty. It was not. It did, though, lead to a fight as Cole Smith stepped in. So Smith versus Tucker. This This time, St. Louis gets the extra 2, and the Nashville Predators end up on the power play. Hofer comes up with a save on Blankenberg, and that would be it for the Nashville Predators power play. Back to even strength hockey. We're at the 5:01 mark of the third period. We come up with a save on Luke Evangelista, 7:04 of the third, bunting off to the box, 2 minutes for holding, and he was spicy about that call. Saros comes up with a save on Baldock, then Saros comes up with a save on Shen. At the 11:34 mark of the third period, Saros comes up with a save on Kyrou. 13:45 now of the third period. Kyrou with his 29th goal of the season, his second of the game, makes it 4-1 in favor of the St. Louis Blues. 15:40 of the third, Hofer with a save on England. 18:05, one more save on O'Reilly, and that would do it for this hockey game. The St. Louis Blues come to Bridgestone Arena and secure a 4-1 victory. The Predators do outshoot St. Louis 23-22, but St. Louis looked like a team that was playing on another level, fighting currently for their playoff lives. They simply looked like they were hungrier, faster, stronger, and just about everything else you can use to describe the game. They were just better than Nashville in every respect in this game. The Predators at least get on the board with the buzzer beater by Shea in the second period. That's going to do it for the Reboro Sports full game recap. We do have analysis, box score, and so much more coming up next right here on the Renegades of Puck Podcast.